Hey, my name is Daniel, and I'd like to give you a quick walkthrough of the Handground coffee grinder. Once you have the box, you just want to pull up this tab on the back, open up the top, and then right on top we've got a Handground brew magnet. And so you can put this on your fridge. It has 6 different brew methods and the recommended grind size for that brew method. It'll also show you a ratio for coffee to water, and the little dashes in the brown section represent the measurement marks on the Handground hopper. Next, we have some information. We'll go over this in the video. And there's also an instruction manual with lots of more details in it. And finally, we have an Allen wrench and some calibration washers for fine tuning. And we have another video that covers how to use those. You only really need to worry about those if you're doing espresso or trying to dial in a really fine grind. So there's a foam pad you'll pull right out of the top of the box, and then you can just lift your grinder out. And so the first thing you'll want to do is on the bottom there's a grip pad, which makes it really grip the counter and makes grinding a lot easier. There's a piece of protective film that covers the pad, so you can just take that off. And then you're going to want to use a smooth countertop when you're grinding, and that's going to what the grip pad will stick to the best. The first thing you're going to want to do is to set your grind size, and you do that by turning this numbered ring. So 1 is going to be your finest size, then there's a half step in between each number for a total of 15 steps, 8 being the coarsest, 1 is the finest. We're going to start off with a 2.5, and then to open the top, you're going to put your right hand on the top and turn clockwise or to the right, and that's going to unlock the top. The top will then lift right off. You can set that down on the counter, and now we can load up our beans. If you don't have a scale handy, there are measurement marks on the side of the hopper, these white lines, and each mark represents about 10 grams of beans, but it varies depending on the roast and the density of your bean. So we'll just pour in a few beans for demonstration. Once you have your beans loaded, you can grab your top, just align it until it slides on, and then once it fits down, you're going to want to turn it to the left and give it a little twist to snugly lock it on. Once we've got our top locked on, our grind size is set, we're ready to grind. So place it on a counter, put your left hand on top and give it a little bit of a downward push, and then with your right hand, you just turn the handle forward in a clockwise motion, and now you're grinding. You'll want to keep going until you feel the handle start to spin freely and you're no longer grinding beans. You can also grind with it by holding it like this. It is a little bit more difficult, but if you don't have a countertop nearby, it can work well. And then once we've ground all of our beans, the grounds will be in this glass catcher, and you can open it just by turning it to the left. It'll unscrew with about a turn and a half, and now your coffee grounds are ready to pour into the brewing device of your choosing. Once you've poured out all the grounds, you can just stick the catcher back on, turn it, and you're ready to go. Thanks for watching.